Hi, this is SafeForge NPM. Hello to everyone, I'm Sushant Sake, the dev of the SafeForge NPM, and this SafeForge NPM is an AI-powered supply chain security platform that helps developer inspect NPM package before they trust them instead of only checking what the package is known for. SafeForge looks at the package, what it's actually trying to do, and the core problem is on screen slide on screen and the behind the screen, or the we can say the tip of iceberg and the ground icebergs. And here is the problem: when a developer installs a single npm package, they are not just installing that package, they are implicitly installing trusting hundred of tangible dependency, and risk usually don't live at the surface. What a line now, or a what line? It hides deeper in that nested dependency, and with the malicious lifecycle script either pre-install and post-install, and unnecessary outbound network calls, silent credential access are flying to bind to what happens beneath the surface. Why not? Why does the advisory only scanner are too late? It's a risk. Advisory scanner are fundamentally the post facto. They detect known vulnerabilities after the damage is done. First of all, the issue is timing. The supply chain attack often executes before the vulnerabilities is reported, and by the time CV is executed, damage may be already done. Supply chain attacks, typo squatting, dependency confusion, obfuscated subscripts requires pre-trust behavior analysis. And the difference in between paradigm shift. Salesforce shifts security earlier. Instead of asking, is this package known to be vulnerable? We ask, what does this package actually trying to do before I trust it? This is advisory based, or the post one. It is a pre-trust analysis, and it's all done on the static code only, and it's you can say isolated conditions. At by the time CV exists, attacker have already won. And 5 stage audit pipeline: pre-trust pipeline, resolve the dependency tree, analyze non vulnerabilities, and execute the behavior inside the sandbox, reasoning the logs and over the evidence, and finally explaining the risk verdict behavior telemetry. And we go to the live dashboard, and here we go, and here is the dashboard. A user is asked at the entering package names and the version, and we can say let's say this is stream, this is stream at the rate, and the first person we are going to check is the version, let's say the 2.0, and instead of strict balanced and 2 and 4.1 copilot, and we have already set up it, and now continue. Here it's analyzing, resolving the packages, and it's downloading and unpacking the npm package. Looks, it is going through the scanning, and SafeForce immediately builds the recursive dependency graph, and the building dependency graph, and checking advisory for the non-vulnerabilities are checked using advisory data. But this is not only the part of the story. This is only one part of the story. That's we have now to the mapping class contaminated, and here we go. The class works contaminated model, the sandbox, the sandbox proof or the sandbox behavior monitoring observed runtime. The key differentiation is the behavior monitoring. The packages are executed and inside the hardened box. This is a malicious package. And it where it is network packages, network access is blocked, and any attempt to the access sensitive files are and commands are logged as a command logger, and the environment is recorded as a evidence. This gives us a concrete observable signals, not only the assumption. Recording the cell uses entire process works. And now the explainable, and here an important insight is that there is that zero known CVS. That does not mean zero risk. If dangerous behavior is observed, SafeForge can issue a high risk or block verdict based on the evidence, even if no vulnerabilities is publicly reported. And adaptive, SafeForge NPM gives transitioning to the proactive installing, and here is a scaling pre-trust security. And SafeForge NPM gives a teams a pre-trust security view for the NPM packages. It has developer makes informed decision by combining what is known, what is the observed, and before any dependency on trust. Trust is not a default state. Don't just check what a package is known for, wonder what it's actually doing. Know exactly what your code is doing before you install it. SafeForge and NPM gives you a pre-trust security view. Deploy it, ready to inspect your trust. Deploy your trust before you trust. Yeah. And